AEAC is made possible by JSB Match Diablo, H&N Sport, Predator International, Air Arms, Crossman Corporation, Daystate, FX Airguns, Sports Match Rings UK, Rapid Air Weapons, and Aztec Optics. And you guys know the best way to thank them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Salt Lake City where the local time is approximately 9:55. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. You may now use cellular telephones, however, do keep luggage stowed till the aircraft is parked safely at the gate and the captain has turned the fasten seatbelt sign off. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We do hope that you'll choose Delta Airlines the next time your plans include air travel. Thank you and good morning.
I went as simple as I could this year. You know, last year I shipped like 5 boxes.
One gun.
Yeah,
It's one gun competition.
One gun, no bench rest.
Yeah, I like that they designed it that way. That I no longer have to pack 3 guns to come to the competition. I like that. I hope they stick with that because it's.
I went bipod, rear sandbag. That's it.
And it just makes everything easier. It makes everything nicer. It makes everything less cluttery when you're at the hotel and stuff. I'm an advocate of the one gun styling of the competition.
We need there's some bench right there.
And everyone brings their A game then too. I want to steal that. That's gonna be mine. What's it?
Box cutters.
Oh, that's
actually.
what I'm looking for. This box got its ass kicked. I hope the inside's okay. Oh great, Steve. Everyone's gonna be saying, "You're cutting toward yourself, you stupid idiot."
They already know that about you, buddy.
There's the magic. It's all in there. Stash this away for you.
What, you got lead in there?
Yeah. But my cylinders too. Oh, dicks.
Yeah.
We're making necklaces.
On a 6-foot fly rod?
Look, see? That's what they're doing. So we reckon that they're going to look really good. What do you reckon? What colour chain would you have?
I think silver because it's
Silver?
no gold.
No? You're not more of like a pink man?
You know, pink would look.
Pink.
I could pull pink off.
You could do pink.
Betcha. I could pull pink off any day.
Yeah. Buy them on the Utah Airguns website.
What I have is right. It's gone.
Oh, I was just looking for one that I could borrow to try out, but
Here.
this isn't a thing.
No, I use that. I bought one of those for the top of my less sheet, so I could use a 56 millimeter scope.
Okay,
That's the one.
is this the one? Okay.
Yeah. So it just connects right here at this little piece.
Okay.
Looks good.
Cool. No, it's fine. We figured out that this one is not the one we're looking for.
Oh,
It was this one.
you're looking for the rail extender. That's the one.
Yeah.
So just go to this stuff.
Yeah, I'll put this back.
Yeah.
Do you think they let me borrow this? I need to
Oh yeah.
find someone.
Yeah. There's only 5 of them. They only got 5 men, so take that one. And
Okay.
Don't say
And run.
and run.
And then the side shot mags.
Okay.
You have the
Oh yeah. What
Stuff.
caliber?
25 and 30.
Okay. Ryan, 25 caliber side shot mag kit. You have that. And then I have one extra 30 cal
Okay.
mag with me. I brought.
Actually, I've got. No, I don't have a 30 cal mag. Okay.
I got. Cool. No, it's at the house.
Okay. Well,
But they might have something. Jessica, you all out of 30s? Yeah, so Dad, he'll just take and he'll just get on his manual mill and lathe and just create it, come up with it, and say, okay, let's do this, let's do that.
How do you guys know it's gonna hold? That it ain't gonna, you know.
He's a machinist.
Yeah.
He
knows tolerances
self-made
and
engineer.
stuff.
He knows what will work, what will work.
one thing I want to experiment with these barrels.
We do have rainbow trout to suit as well, but those are implanted. So those look so much more beautiful.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, those ones are wild. So.
Yeah. But is that in a stream or is it in like?
Yeah, stream.
I would love to try that.
Yeah, because you both mostly fish in lakes, yeah?
Yes, yeah. So I would use like streamers or streamers.
Well, yeah, we like fishing streamers, but then we fish everything.
We fish dries, nymphs.
Yeah, streamers is what I'm used to.
It's fun. On lakes, it's fun.
Yeah. Dries I'm not as good at.
What's that?
Neither.
I've done it a few times.
Like you get it
I'm a
glass,
streamer.
right?
Streamer guy too.
Yeah, like woolly booger is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Like the black one.
Yep.
That's the go-to. When nothing else, when they don't want anything else, get
Throw a woolly bugger.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially with the reach and the dealers, and especially where it's tied in with the guns. I just want it to be where it's win-win, where ultimately you're moving a lot more units. Because there'll be a little taking from one hand to the other, right? If they're buying in through the channels we have now.
So are you thinking more as an after accessory, or is it it's going to be streamlined?
That's what I'm getting my head wrapped around about what's the approach.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was telling.
What are your thoughts?
I think.
With the new range, we have a firearms range downstairs, so a lot of firearms people come to this Airgun shop, and they go, "What is that? Come shoot them. Come see.
It's
see
so
what
clever.
it's all about." You know?
It's so clever. And his friend's going to be jealous and they're going to buy it as well. And also, when you have an air rifle, you tend to shoot much more.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Way more. Yeah.
And buying a couple of tins of pellets is no big deal.
And that's where we've been really pushing it onto these guys that are shooting the long range PRS competition. We're saying, look, you can practice, get good trigger time right in your backyard. And you do 10 times the shooting that you would if you're just
Easy. And not only that, he's shooting in centrifier the whole day. Mess my head up. And I feel a little bit awkward after shooting a lot. Same thing with the shotgun, I shoot a lot. I've beaten up a little.
yeah, you get slightly concussed
But
almost.
2 hours in an air rifle,
You know, it'd be kind of funny if, being that's the first year here, and being that we all kind of traveled, and being that I haven't seen any yet, if not one person brought a wind flag. If everyone is,
everyone's just like, I'll just rely on somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If everyone thinks somebody else did it, and then no one has it. That would be
those 25-meter shooters.
Oh,
they
that's
live
right.
by those things.
I forgot
They'll
it's
have
25
There'll always
meter
be
count.
somebody.
Yeah. If there's a 25-meter count, there's gonna be a winner.
This is how it seems. The feelings of this worn-out cowboy will make you feel so cold. I've traveled up and down so many lonesome roads. I once took the high road and it took me straight to hell.
This wind wasn't here the other day.
Right. It's always here in the morning time.
Is it?
Every morning.
Okay.
Except in the winter time.
I don't want to shoot this morning then. When does it stop?
About 10 o'clock it'll reverse.
Okay. No, that's a bonkers wind. So we'll see. It'll be alright. Make it good fun.
Are you shooting here?
I am going to have a go.
So where's your gun? Come and practice.
In the car.
Go get it. Come
So
practice.
I'll go and get it. Yeah, I might
They'll let
have
you
a go.
practice on all the targets.
Oh, will they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We might.
You better hustle up. You're going to be out of time.
What time's start
You got
time?
another 15 minutes.
Any new suppressors coming out?
The small one. I got. I'm revamping the new Tonto, so it has a new look to it, and I'm looking forward to that. Some more design changes for more airflow. So I think the idea is to make it shorter and more effective, almost as a bigger suppressor. So.
And even like your new end caps, they look sick.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's I've never thought about it before, but there's so much material in that area in the front that I can reduce the weight with. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm gonna make some designs with the front cap,
got
reduce it, and make it also look good.
Yeah, the new designs on the inside and the porting.
The porting, yep.
To let some of the air out.
Yep.
That's awesome. They work
Exactly.
really, really well. I love
Thank
all
you.
mine.
Thank you.
Love you.
Yeah, I've got my rangefinder will give me the
angle,
distance I need to enter, but I don't use it much because when I calculate the wind, then I have to use basically two different ranges.
Correct.
One for figuring out the
One
wind
for
and
the
then
tree
one.
range and one. Yeah.
So I just find the distance straight there, and then I'll just figure out the angle. And
best answer for you is run the math at 10, 20, and 30 degrees. You'll never shoot more than 30, and know what the change is going to be. And then in your mind, you'll have a factor: 400 yards, 30 degrees.
So-
I'm going to shoot 90%.
Yeah, that's because when
20
I had this in
degrees, I'm
class,
gonna shoot,
that's what made me think,
yeah.
no, I'm going to ask Jim when we get out of here.
I've also got this, and what I use this for when you do that like field target stuff. Yeah. Or even this, where you've got multiple different targets, and you've got a bit of time before you go out and shoot. You can add. So there's like 72, 63, 82, 85. The distance, and you can like name. So you could put this and say.
That's basically an electronic range card then.
Sheep, and then you'd put the distance and the slope angle, and then you've got this written down here. So
Okay.
you can, okay, cool, I'm aiming at the pig now, I'll look at this, and then...
And know what you got.
And you kind of have a rough idea, yeah. And then you
Okay.
might just, if you feel the wind change, you might just adjust whatever it says just to...
Now for hunting, you could use something similar. And I'm on this ridge looking at 4 parks across the valley for elk, and I've ranged the parks. I know the distance
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And park number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest factors here is going to be the wind, because it's going to be very different there.
Yes.
To what it is here.
Just mill. This is a secret. The mill one, and just stand there and just get someone just to hold it, because everyone will be like, "I'm just write FX on the side of it."
Yeah.
And everyone will be like, "What is that?" And no one's ever going to see it.
Write it with like tape or something like
That's
that.
it. Just make it. Just drive everyone berserk. You back again? Little Feet's here. Call him Little Feet.
You got nothing for me now?
Oh, I got things for you, but it just can't go out.
All right, shooters. Are you ready? Yep. Stand by. Fire. Hit. 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 Hit.
Anyway, but yeah, the movie's amazing. You know when we were at girls' camp? That's really neat. So we were seeing this all the time. No, they're actually not that good of friends anymore. He's like, hey, you guys really love me now? He said, yeah, I know. So it's like, this we're gonna really hang out. Brevin. Smile, Brevin. And this dude was coming by like this.
You're like,
That stuff, those are going to be the guys that are going to do well here because, like these close targets here.
Yeah,
Like, if you haven't measured your scope height and done all that stuff, or if you haven't physically tested the close shots are almost as difficult as like the really long ones.
Oh yeah.
So this is like I made that mistake last year at Extreme Bench Rest. I didn't measure my scope height, so my drop data was completely off. Yeah.
That's how
I've
it was.
done it properly this time.
I ran through this one. That's how it was. Those close ones I kept missing because I was scoped in at the 50. So
yeah, even this, like this is close. Like you.
Oh yeah, the stop
this is
targets
like,
are
for me.
hard.
That's like two. I've got to hold over 2 mils to hit this.
To get right.
Yeah.
Just to hit that low.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Get in my belly.
Because then you don't just bang them all off in 5 minutes, and then you sit there and you think, well, I should have
25
waited.
minutes is a long time.
5 minutes, yeah.
It is, but not when you're sitting there. All of a sudden, it's.
I guess it's only 1 minute per shot.
You got to remember as well. You got to air
Plus
your gun
ciders.
as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And sighters and such things. So
Yeah. You might fire.
I'll
sort
probably
of
just
5 to
burn
10
through it.
magazines.
yeah, I've always gone for it.
Yeah.
I see where the last shot landed, and I compensate for that. Always.
And he normally does quite well.
Yeah, and I never practice, which is a bit disgusting.
Makes you sick, doesn't it? Really. To be honest, I never practice, and he normally comes at the time.
But that's a good thing because I don't practice, so I don't have any nerves.
There's
I
no
can just-
pressure. You don't care.
Yeah. So.
These guys are all overthink it
Yeah.
with their metal cages.
Yeah.
Looks like something the
The
Terminator
problem
would use.
here is the wind is so much more consistent. People can probably read the wind here.
Yeah.
There's someone that no one can read the wind, so
When they come to score it, it's like it's all going to be all down to about that tiny little hole. So we'll see.
Man, I need some milk or something. That was
Milk?
heavy.
yeah.
I know you like milk, but what milk? You just had all that sugar.
Yeah, but you
There's
drink
no
milk too.
milk. There's no sugar in milk.
No, I mean sugar in there.
Yeah, and now I need milk to wash it down.
Oh,
You drink milk for your cinnamon bun. That's
You
what
always
you
have
drink.
milk with breakfast. Yeah, you have milk with everything. Pizza,
No, but you
steak.
cinnamon rolls and milk is standard.
Yeah.
sushi? You have milk with sushi?
I'd have anything to wash that nasty sushi down. Anything. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So-
pizza is surprisingly good with milk.
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah. Ice cold milk. Oh. After a hot day. Woo.
I like milk, but I'm not like, addicted like that.
I didn't say addicted.
No.
Just
Prefer
a
it
habit.
over water.
I got a small habit.
Small habit.
You can't drink.
You just get you a needle and just
Right out of the udder.
to milk.
Right out of the udder. Right
Yeah.
into my vein. Just
Well, there's other places you can get milk from, which we don't talk about on camera, do we, Steve? No, we don't.
I hope that gets into it.
I like how Steve had to stand on a chair to get the Giants angle. For the 3 tallest guys, he had to get off a chair. It's incredible.
He's got little feet. Look, little feet. Look.
You can't compare with your feet.
Look at that! Look at that!
Have you seen him play hockey though? Stout.
What, him?
He's strong feet, yeah.
Are they?
He's a beast. Look at him, he's a monster. Try to knock him over right now.
What, on the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's holding a very big camera. That would cost him a lot of money. Yeah.
You got a lot of money, I think.
Shooters ready?
Yeah.
Stand by. Fire.
Hit it. Hit it. Hit.
Yeah. But then like same.
There are
the wind's blowing. You know it.
I
know.
can go this far and say there's some things in the pipeline.
And I figured, but it's also like there's a window that's opening. And somebody's got to hit it.
And I'm hoping they do too. I have tested some prototype slugs from a guy, and they did. He said he did 357 last year. They did really good. He sent some 30 caliber slugs. Same thing, same design. And I was shooting with a crappy rifle that was sent to me. A guy didn't want. A guy put this Corsair together basically.
Oh right.
The barrels on it. It's amazingly accurate, but it was underpowered the first time I shot it. So I took it out. I'm glad I did because I left the red dot on my other 30 on. I didn't bring an extra scope, so I just brought this gun out with a little crappy Bushnell on it. And it was shooting like it was a brand new day. It was shooting amazing well. At 100 yards with a bad scope, I still grouped about a 3-inch group.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, I'm happy with that.
Well, especially because I mean, I know the wind's blowing on smaller gauge slugs, smaller caliber slugs.
Nick Nielsen's been doing the really good work. Like I said, I got two hard-hitting 177s, a Marauder I put together, and a Discovery put together, but they're pushing 50 foot-pounds on 21-grain slugs.
Yeah. Well, I just know what behind us, like what Matt and the other guys are going to be doing. Everyone's going to follow.
With you all these barrels that are coming out, a lot of people. That Southern Gunner Kenny Nash, me and him talk all the time. He was asking about your barrels last night.
Dude, we'd love to hear from you too. Let's make sure we follow up and connect these things. We're gonna have these initial ones coming out and we want to get them in the right people's hands and the right feedback. But then even long term, it's like as different projectiles are made, we can make barrels in a second to what's out there. There's no. It's so stupid easy to kind of create an upgrade. So.
All right, shooters, are you ready?
Yep. Yes.
Stand by. Fire.
Hit. Hit. Okay. Hit. Hit. Stop it. Done.
Woo! All right, Michael Went and Shane, you will be here. Michael and Shane, you will be shooting from sitting with front support if you would like. So I can use this cord. Shane, you're on deck.
Is the audio on, Steve?
I think so.
Right. So, Steve.
Yes.
What are you doing here this weekend?
I am sharing in the excitement in Utah.
Yeah.
And filming and documenting the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge for Utah Airguns. And they had a special guest speaker that I felt very privileged and excited to be able to film and share with you guys. And I'm hoping to make a 3-video series out of this event because there's so much cool stuff going on. And we got air gunner fanatics from all over the globe basically landed here in Salt Lake City on Monday, and we're making a good time of it.
Cool. So I'm gonna ask a question. I got it, Steve. I'm not gonna drop your camera. He doesn't trust me. So question
I thought
is,
you were giving it back to me.
no. Question is, Steve, because we're still running. The most important thing we want to know is, have you had anything nice to eat? Have you had any nice food?
Actually, the best meal I've had here was last night. Am I supposed to talk about this, or is this private?
I don't know. Where were you last night?
So, I don't know if you guys have heard of the product New Skin. They're basically a global lotion, pharmacological, is that a word? Pharmacological?
Pharmacological.
They're in like 95 markets across the globe.
Beauty products.
Yes, just for a second. And
Steve, do you use foundation?
And one of the executives at that organization has a big home here in Salt Lake City because that's where they're based. And this was a 50,000 square foot, $25 million mansion that some of the privileged guys like Giles and some of the others got to stay in this week, courtesy of Utah Airguns.
Okay, let me be quite clear on this.
Yeah.
When we say privileged, right?
Well, he's earned it. He's earned it.
No, I haven't earned nothing because I'm not that good, because I'm sleeping on a sofa in the house. I don't have, like, I'm not joking, I have a sofa. And when everyone was eating their dinner last night, they're all walking down the corridor past my bedroom, which is the sofa, and there's my open suitcase, and everyone's just seeing how I live. So, privileged, but it's a nice place to stay. Sorry, Steve, you
No, it's nice. This place is just over the top. It's only 6 bedrooms, but it has a basketball court, a gigantic swimming pool with a waterfall and a slide and a lazy river, and a gigantic theater room, which you'll see in the video with Jim Smith, world famous Black Hawk Down sniper. And this place is just over the top. But long and short of it is, they brought in 2 gourmet chefs to cook the gang an incredible meal last night, and it was just over the top. That was by far the best meal I had, and I slept like a baby last night. It was so good, and I feel so good today.
He feels good.
No grease, no crap.
Yeah, no, we want to know, so did you get any free products last night for your beard or anything for your hair?
I didn't get any new skin stuff, but I was able to secure some goodies that I'm going to be able to share with you guys. Some FX Impact type goodies and some side shot goodies and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, some presents.
So what you want to do, right, I'm doing the camera. Steve is terrified I'm going to drop his expensive
No,
camera.
no.
But what you want to do is
trust
you want to
him.
make sure that you keep looking at AEAC, because AEAC is going to bring you some very entertaining things, isn't it, Stevie boy? Yeah, you see? There we go. Right, can I have $10 for that?
That was worth 20.
20? I'm worth $20. No, you can have that for free. I'm joking, but there we go. But no, everyone keep watching this guy because he's really cool and he will tell you everything. And if you haven't seen it, because we've all watched it, make sure you take a look on his vlog, because you have got that FX Impact video, which is absolutely, if you have an Impact or a Crown or anything like that, you need to look at that video because it tells you everything you need to know. Isn't that right, Steve?
Yeah, it's a master tuning guide. It's on a new channel I've started, AEAC Vlog. And the thing's been up like 10, 12 days, and it's coming up on 8,000 views.
Yeah.
It's a master barrel and tuning guide. It's 49 minutes long. Should tell you everything you'd want to know, and then some about completely tuning your Impact from A to Z.
So get yourself a beer, or a nice cup of tea and a bun, and sit down and watch Steve's video. And at the end, put a comment on below that tells him to unpack his refrigerator, because you can clearly see he's playing with guns rather than finishing his house.
It's in now. It's in now.
We're good,
yeah,
cool. So there we go. I'll shut up now and give Steve the camera back. But there we are. There we are. Let's have one more hug.
Big hug for Giles.
There we are. There we are. Bye.
Just waiting for Justin to give the official go. Oh, you got the wide angle on there, that 10 to 18, huh? Makes me look skinny though.
Oh, yo.
It makes me look skinnier, so I'll take it. I don't mind.
better get a bigger helicopter. Hey, you're on the drone. I'm just on the backside here. You need a Chinook or what? Yeah. Fiend dream this up?
All right, shooter ready?
No.
Say when. No pressure. No pressure.
No, not at all. Okay. Now I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, shoot. Hit. Hit.
That's why I told him we need to rotate this way.
Hit.
Hit. One shot per play. You got 60 seconds.
Hit. Nice job.
Great. Yep.
All right, Eric, you're up. Linda, you're on deck.
Nice shooting there, cowboy. I like the way she put that on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's our order? Just on here?
Yeah, whoever wants to jump in. You want my bag or grab the other?
Top left.
Go?
Yeah, I do.
That thing collapses. Oh, okay. That's a pretty good spring.
Go first. You might make it too springy.
I don't want any of you to have to hear the F word. I'm shooting on
Hit bottom left.
I'm on like 12.
Okay.
So it's not right.
So Sean Hagan, you're up. Casey Brock, you're on deck.
I guess I'm not.
Oh, all right.
John Hagan.
That's how I got first. She called me. I had to go. That's what it was. He's not here now. They've got the sheet there.
Oh, okay. All right, John, Casey, you're up.
Time.
You're on deck.
Hit!
All right.
You got 4, 3,
Hit!
2,
Anything coming out?
1. Time.
We got 3 over here.
I gotta clear the rifle, sir.
Clear it. So Michael,
Yeah.
you got 3
Go
on that one?
Banditos.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are safe with kids.
That was awesome.
Okay,
If they're strong enough to cycle them.
next 2
Like I was like
My
more
God.
sighted, and that thing wasn't
You know what?
close.
That'll get a bodybuilder out of here.
Dad, I can cock it now. I'm a man.
Yeah, I'll make sure this one's could have at least given us ones that
Actually working?
I was making sure. Yeah. No sights on them.
I would have just gone for somebody every time.
Are your bandana?
Pellet in it.
And
your sombrero's right there.
Pointing at the target. As I walk
No
out
sights.
in the streets of Laredo.
There we go.
Start with bolt back jump.
Okay.
I want to reset the squirrels.
Bolts back.
Yeah.
Reset squirrels.
Squirrels.
Oh, reset the stock right here.
Squirrels. All right. All right, shooters, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Fire.
Hit. 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 I need an aim.
Good luck. Thank you very much. Ted.
I just love whenever I'm like racing Giles, people just come by and just friggin' photo bomb.
Good luck.
I'll need it.
Mike. Good luck.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Shoot well, friend. Zane. Good luck. Ron. Sir. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Dirt bag. Oh, Hatfield.
Wow, really?
Good luck. That's what you're doing? We tear him up, buddy. Tear him up. Mustachio. Good luck, my friend. Tear it up, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Bring it in for the real thing. How are you?
Oh.